today's video is going to be super short, and what I'm going to do is kind of give everybody out there who hasn't noticed, one of the best secret powers in bike racing is knowing who you're racing against. So one of the things that I've really been successful at is understanding who in the peloton is strong at what times. For example, we are 1 lap in, and there are 2 riders way off the front. So Jeff Watts and Owen are basically going to have a 2-man adventure riding off into the sunset. Again, this is lap 2. That is super dangerous because they are both really good time trialists. So we're about a third of the way through the race here, and I'm recognizing some kits. Davey's up here in orange, Brad Green from Star Trek, and I believe that is Alden Weinhold ahead of him in the Bikeworks blue and yellow helmet. Maybe it's green. But I know that those 3 are very strong because I've raced with them in the past, and Davey's been a really good mentor to me. So let's see what shakes out in the wash here, because I don't think these 3 would be willing to let that duo of time trialists just escape for the entire day. Right on cue, Alden winds it up, Brad sees it, Jordan Belfort sees it, I see it, and I'm pretty sure Davey's on my wheel as well. So we're off to the races, and we're gonna go chasing down some breakaways. So pretty good hard effort here, and if we were to look behind us, of course I forgot the rear GoPro for this one, but I think now we're strung out single file, and we're just not putting down enough power yet. Pretty sure that's Alden. And I know I should not be chasing a teammate right here, but this is where I attack around. And just keep that sustained effort as hard as I possibly can. Eventually, we realize that this is all in vain about a lap later. Brad, Alden, and I are still giving our best effort. I take a look behind me, and I see that the entire pack has made its way back towards me. Looks like Calvin Hoop's up here just stitching it together. So I let off the gas, go back, and almost died running into Davey. 2 laps later, we're clearly just not going fast enough to bring back this brake. And I find myself too close to the front, so I end up basically doing the same thing as before, but maybe a little bit harder. I look left, and again, Jordan Belfort sees it again. There's Brad. There's Alden. Oh, okay. Let's do this again, guys. This time we hit it really, really hard again. They're obviously very motivated, so I'm interested in working together with them. I really hope I don't have the whole group with me. I take a look behind, and my teammates are in the front slowing it down, so we just need to keep it fast. We're on par with our fastest lap so far, so let's see where we go. About 6 laps later, Davey joins us, Jordan Belfort is hip to it, and yes, we have a break of 6 bridging to the brake. I think that's what you say for a selection. Chase group. We're a chase group. There we go. But you can't see it in the rear camera, but a Skyline rider is sitting on the back of this because he doesn't have to do any work because he's got a teammate in the brake. So we all have to work super hard to tow him to the line. It's about to be a really long day. Lap 23, and we are about to finally catch our friends Jeff and Owen. And hey, there they are. So we are now a much larger brake that have been cooperating and moving quite quickly. So much so that we eventually do end up lapping the field. Now, this is one of the things that I wish that I was taught by a coach and not a mentor. Davey's been a really good mentor, but now that he and I are in a break that's going to lap up, he's going to be most interested in what's going to get him the win rather than me the win, which makes sense. Let's see how this all shakes out. It was right about now, talking to Davey, that he's going to do what's best for him and not for me. That he was a mentor, but not a teammate. Very big difference there. While Owen goes up to change a wheel, I'm sitting here having the realization that I need to lap up so that I can get a lead out to try to win this race, which would be my first P123 win. So Owen does end up getting back onto this group, but let's see how it all shakes out. We're about to cross the line, and I think we're at like 25 seconds slower than last time. Okay, 15. And clearly I haven't put it all back together yet because I'm looking, and now we're 24 seconds slower than the lap before, and I still haven't attacked this group to bridge up and lap the field. Owen gets his wheel replaced. My modest pull at the front has allowed us to go a little bit faster, going from 24 seconds to 23. Clearly not hard enough, and we're starting to approach last couple laps here. So I think we see 4 to go on the left. And it wasn't until probably right about now, when I looked down at my heart rate, saw it was in the 140s, that no one was going hard. Because I absolutely didn't want to lap up. It made no sense to. And this is the moment where I go, okay, you're not going to win this in a sprint. Not against Davey, not against season 1-2s. You got to go. So I put a little bit of a dig in here, and I try to do my best effort to get to the group. So let's see how we land. Going forward to the last lap or so here, and I do finally reconnect with the pack. And I know that I have a whole bunch of teammates in this group, so my job now is to get to the front of this group and start hollering at them to get going. I'm shouting on my teammates, see if I can get a lead out. Chris looks over me and tells me how cracked he is because he's been blocking things all day. It is what it is. So I try to give it one last dig. I don't even make it to the end of this corner, I think. Yeah, they catch me, and I got nothing left. So my GoPro dies, and I don't get the final sprint from my camera, but thanks to Ron Short, Davey, who plays it smart, takes a long bomb, sprints, gets the W, and a really fresh Mason gets third. Yeah, good day in the saddle. Lots of fun. Learned a lot. Well, see you in the next one, guys.